Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone. Welcome to Wake and Stretch with Socks right here, Zeus on my mat. We're back at it with the chaos and the outdoor activities. Isn't she a pretty girl? Yes, yes, she is. Right. So today is Thursday, June 11th. And I have to admit, ow, socks. I'm a little sleepy today. And these dogs. Right. A little sleepy today. And I don't think that these guys are going to let me lay down at all. So that means that we're going to have to be upright. So that means inversion free. Isn't that nice? I think so too, Socks. I do. All right. So I'm going to try to make my way onto the mat and see what happens from there. So I just need to check. Move over, Socks. Move over, baby. Make sure that you can actually see me when I'm again on the mat. All right, here we go. So I'm going to start with a tennis ball. And I'll work out the feet, see if you can get some energy going through the feet. I haven't done a myofascial release in a long time. So rolling out the arches of the feet. If you find any tight spots, try to concentrate your pressure on that area to let it out. And it may surprise you, it might be closer to the heel, could be closer to the ball of the foot, could be right in the center, could be by the pinky side. There's a lot of stuff going on down there in the feet. Alright, from there switching to the other side. Just rolling out the feet. Alright, now, if you have a dog like I do, you need to hide your tennis ball. Go ahead and hide it. And now I see that we're not so much centered. So we'll adjust that. There we go. Now we'll be able to see each other better. And now that the feet are worked out, let's find a comfortable seated position. Legs can cross or not. You can sit on your knees if you'd rather. Set up my beautiful sarong here so my hands can stay somewhat clean. At least I feel like I'm keeping my hands clean. Alright. I'm just sitting with the breath for a while. Letting the eyes either close completely or keep your gaze down towards the tip of your nose or down towards the floor. And start to pay attention to the rhythm of your breath. There are 4 parts that make up your rhythm of breath. You have, of course, both the inhale and the exhale. And they have their own varying lengths. But there's also a slight pause before and after. So you have inhale, a slight pause, exhale, and a slight pause. So you have 4 parts to it. And do your best as you breathe just to pay attention to the length of each. You don't need to change it. Just simply observe what it is today. Once you've settled into that rhythm of breath, again, without changing that rhythm, shift your awareness now to where the breath is going in your body. As it comes in through the nose, goes down through the throat, and moves into the lungs and the belly. But very often, depending on how we're feeling, the breath can come into the lungs more, into the belly more, or it's equal throughout. Just pay attention, see where it is right now. Sometimes it helps to bring one hand to your chest and one to your belly. To bring a little bit more sensation and awareness to those areas. Work with the breath just a little bit more before we start moving. With your hand on your chest and on your belly, when you inhale, try to fill up as best you can in both areas. So really fill up the lungs and really fill up the belly. Hold it there for a hot second, and then exhale, let it out. Now you may notice some sensation through the ribs and the shoulders, a deeper sensation of a stretch. It could be related as pain, but I assure you that if you're feeling the same thing that I'm feeling in the upper shoulders and around the ribs, it's a stretch of those deep muscles. Try it again. Nice deep inhale, filling both the lungs and the belly. And gently release and exhale. Take a few more. We won't go crazy with this, but it's nice to feel how much air you can actually take in. Every time you do this, see if you can fill up with just a little bit more air. Let's go one more time. Gently bring your breath back to normal. From here, let the eyes gently blink open, allowing the hands to come onto your knees. And on your next inhale, lift the heart to the eyes, giving a soft arch to the back. As you exhale, curl the spine, let the pelvis tuck, chin comes closer to the chest. Doesn't actually have to touch, there can still be some nice space there. Inhale, lifting the heart and the eyes. Exhale, curl. If a yawn comes up, let it go. Let yourself have that yawn. Inhale, lifting the heart and the eyes. Exhale, curl. And one more time with our seated cow and cat. Gently coming back up to a nice neutral spine. Arms out to your side to a T. Let's take some seated side bends. So on your exhale, leaning over to the left. The right arm comes up and over. Inhaling, coming back up to vertical, and exhaling, leaning over to the right. Move through in your own timing, your own breath pattern. We'll go a few times. Inhaling as you come up to vertical, and exhaling as you side bend. Keep the neck long, being mindful that the ear stays away from the shoulder. Let's go one more time each side. Inhale, come back up through center, and exhale, twist to your right. Inhaling, coming through center, exhale, twist to the left. And doing this a few more times as you inhale through center, and then exhale, twist to the right. Gently going back and forth, noticing that it gets a little easier each time. As the body starts to open up. One more time each side. Gently coming back through center. Exhale where you need. If you're sitting on something, gently remove it. And let's come where we want to go. Let's go downward facing dog, I think. No, I said inversion free. We can't do down dog. Let us do tabletop. Zeus, what are you doing? All right. In your tabletop, extending the right leg back, giving a nice stretch through the calf and the Achilles tendon. Maybe giving a gentle rocking motion, inhaling as you shift forward and exhaling as you press back. And then inhaling, gently lifting up that right leg. Exhaling, pulling it in, thigh to the chest. You can tuck the chin if you'd like, or keep the neck long, whatever works for you. Inhale, extending the leg. Exhale, pulling it in. This is more about the abdominals and the lower spine than it is the upper at the moment. So it's okay if the neck stays long. Inhale, extend the leg. Exhale, pull it in and then step it through. Let's find low lunge. Give a little twist here if you'd like, opening the chest to the right. And bringing the right hand down to the inside of the front foot. Let's move into a side lunge. So tucking the back toe, lifting the knee for high lunge first. Then rotating the hips, facing the left edge of your mat. Weight on your right heel. Letting your hips get used to this open position. If you'd like to fold forward, you can always use a block here and bring it underneath your forearms, or if it's good for you, you can fold all the way down to the mat. If you're folded forward, gently bring it up. Find your high lunge again, then low lunge, and step it back. And find your plank. Vinyasa if you'd like, or skip it and simply place the right knee down onto the mat. Left foot stays tucked and gently press back into that heel. Give a little shift of weight here if you'd like, inhaling as you shift the shoulders forward, and then exhale, press back into the heel. Somebody's out in the rice fields. Could be a dog, could be a person, could be a peacock, no idea. I don't see anything, but the dogs do. Alright, coming back to neutral, go ahead and lift up that left leg. As you exhale, curl the spine, thigh to the chest. Inhale, extending it long. Exhale, curling it in. Inhale, extend it back. Exhale, curl it in, step it through. Low lunge. Give a little twist here. And gently bring the left hand down to the inside of the front foot. Tuck the back toe, lift the knee. Flip it into a side lunge. Either keep yourself upright or fold it forward, up to you. And gently bring yourself back up onto the hands. Flip yourself back, high lunge, low lunge, and then find your plank. Vinyasa if you'd like. Then gently lower down the knees and find your child's pose. Ow, 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 she hit me in the head. Gently coming up onto hands and knees again. Let's bring ourselves up to a standing position. Gently rolling up through the spine, inhaling as you rise up. Oh, these dogs, I tell you what. Dog. Let's find a nice wide position here. We'll take some goddess poses or some pliés, if you will. Gonna lay right on my towel. Yes, you are. Alright, so the legs are wide at your natural rotation. Heels are just slightly wider than the hips. Inhale the arms out to a star shape. And then exhale, bend both the elbows and the knees at the same time, shooting them straight out to the side, or at least imagine they're going straight out to the side. Then inhale, bring it up, arms lengthen out. Exhale, bend the knees, coming back into goddess. Inhale, extending. Exhale, pliéing. Now, if you are one of my dancer friends and you'd like to incorporate the arms, then you can demi-plié or grand plié and bring the arms down on O, and then to first, and open to second, and you can reverse the port de bras, bring it up to fifth, and then take down all the way down, or you can come back to goddess, and do whatever you'd like with the arms. On your next bend, bring the elbows down to the inner thighs and just gently rock from side to side. From here, letting the legs lengthen. You can bring a block underneath your hand to keep the head in line with the heart or higher, and just gently shift the hips from side to side. Legs are straight this time. And it is okay, even if your fingers aren't down, you still feel a nice stretch through the hips, the hamstrings, inner thighs. Then heel toe the feet together. You want a little bit of space between. And again, keeping the spine nice and long, using a block or something underneath your hand. Bend the left knee, right leg stays straight. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, bring it behind the back, a little bit of a bind, or just bring it to your waistline, it's fine. Inhale the arm up. Exhale, bring it back to neutral, to your Uttanasana. Bending the right knee, inhale the left arm up. Exhale, bring it to the waist or bind it behind the back. Inhale, extend the arm up. Exhale, bring it back to your Uttanasana. Other side, left knee bends, inhale the right arm up. Exhale, to the hand to the waist or bind. Inhale, extend the arm. Exhale, bring it back to Uttanasana. Last time, second side, bending the right knee, inhaling the left arm up. Exhale, hand to the waist or bind it behind the back. Inhale the arm up. Exhale, Uttanasana. Good, so from here, heel toe the feet all the way together. You can move your prop out of the way. Come down into a squat. Find your balance here. And to come out of this, arms extend out in front, open the knees, let the hips rock back, and gently sit. So feel free to move into your Shavasana from here. I don't think these four-legged friends will let me do that. I might get kicked in the head, I might get pawed in the face, so I'm just gonna stay seated. But if you would like to lay flat or lay on a diagonal, prop yourself up, you are welcome to do so. Nice brief wake and stretch this morning just to get the body moving and the breath connected. Feel a little bit more grounded and within and in and in touch with yourself and your body this morning. Let your eyes close and take rest. If you'd like to stay in your Shavasana longer, feel free to do so. If you're ready to come out, take a nice deep breath. Start to find energy in your fingers, toes, wrists, ankles, hands, and feet. And give a nice long stretch through the body. Hug the knees in towards your chest. Give a little rock from side to side. roll onto your right side into fetal position using your bottom arm as a pillow. I got these dolls for your head. Stop chewing on my mat, please. And find your comfortable seated position. Hands pressed to your heart. Or one hand on your heart and one on your belly. And give thanks. Have some gratitude, something you're thankful for right now in this moment. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste. Well, if you made it this far through this hot mess of a wake and stretch, congratulations. These dogs always make things a little bit more interesting, don't you think? Yeah, so day 11 in the books, we're good. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.